Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Half-Life walkthrough for the PC, played on the difficult difficulty. This is the original 1998 release. I'm Big Mac Davis, and this is Chapter 10, Residue Processing. Alright, so to the right of the pipe that you emerged from, there's a cliff wall that's too high to climb. So we have to go the other way. And we enter into a dark tunnel. Now when you hear that teleporting sound, run back, because two headcrabs will teleport in, and we want to systematically kill them with the crowbar, since that's the only weapon we have to kill them with. Alright, so jump over the water. And there's a dead scientist here. And look, there's pressurized steam coming out of the vents there. Interesting. Now, I don't know about this whole level, but this room specifically was designed by Dario Casali, one of the map makers of Final Doom Plutonia Experiment. I looked this up a while ago, but you can also tell this is a Dario Casali room because of the water. In his Final Doom maps, he loved to put indented water into the ground. So yeah, instant giveaway that this is a Dario Casali room. Kinda interesting and cool. Now over here we have warning, do not close outlet without closing intake. And it's the flow control, so we'll use the wheel and quickly go up the ladder. You have to be quick because the platform up here will start to lower, and if you're too late, you'll take some damage from the fall. So we'll crouch down and go through the vent opening. Now bash the grating, and look, a security guard. Come on. Nice shot.
I got another one.
Poor security guard. I let him die because I want his gun. Yeah, I'm bad that way. So we'll kill the two barnacles that the security guard stupidly ran in front of. And then we'll kill this third barnacle over here. And there's a health machine here if you need it. And we'll head down the left path. And we come to another barnacle. Observation area. So here we can observe what's coming up in the future for us. Oh my gosh, all these mashers. And then we have looks like a churning machine. Interesting future landmarks we're gonna visit. Let's go down the stairs. Now be careful, at the bottom of the stairs are two headcrabs in the darkened corner. It's not a real surefire way to avoid damage, but thankfully they give you an HEV machine down here. Now there are two maintenance access doors, and they're both locked, but they can be opened from the other side, and you'll see that later on. But for right now, we'll go back up the stairs, and go back to where we met the security guard. Don't forget to grab this clip of bullets. You're going to need it in these upcoming parts. Hazardous waste. Let's go up the ladder. And ew, we have chunks of flesh that we need to use as platforms to jump over the toxic waste. So let's do that, and then carefully crouch into the vent opening. And now we come to those mashers that we saw from the observatory. If you fall off by accident, you can use the ladder right here to climb back up. But we're not going to go down there right now. We're going to use the two center mashers to jump our way across. It can be hard to time, so you may have to quick save and try again if you fail. Now in here, if we try and take the right pipe, it will just collapse. And don't worry, the little particles of green radiation will not hurt, so don't worry about that. We'll go up the ladder, and now we'll take the left pipe. And jump to the other side on the sturdy section of that pipe. Now here is the churning machine that we saw from the observatory, but we're going to go down this ladder first. And down here we have a health machine. And then two maintenance access doors. We'll open up the closest one to the health machine, and we get brought to the HEV machine again. So yeah. Now we'll open up the second maintenance access door, and we're taken to the room with the mashers. So here, we can either climb up the ladder to get back up to the mashers, or we can find another door and go through it. This one will take us back to the HEV machine again. So yeah, kind of cool how this whole level sort of loops. Now to deal with the churning machine. Jump onto the centerpiece of the first churner. And then this part's kind of complicated. Well, not complicated, but it can be easily messed up. What you want to do is stand on the actual churner arm, and then wait for the two churner arms to line up, and then jump. See, I almost missed it because it's a little difficult to keep your balance. But yeah, if you end up falling off, just quickly climb back onto one of these centerpieces of the churners, and you should be fine. Carefully crouch down into this next vent grating, or vent opening, I should say. Alright, now in this room with the conveyor belts, ignore the conveyor belts for right now, and bash open the crates. You can get some health, some shotgun shells, which we don't have the shotgun yet, and two machine gun grenades, which we don't have the machine gun yet. Now we'll ride the conveyor belt up. This is always a fun section, though not really. Let's fall down into some water. Now, on both sides, up above the water, are two doors that, once again, you can't access yet. But you can from the other side. You'll see that later on. We'll enter the danger area. Sorry, I couldn't think of what to call it. Don't go into the roller there that says caution. There's a reason why it says caution. Rather, go on either side, either ledge, and you can get a glimpse of the future areas over there. All that fire coming out of there. So we'll continue on past the roller. Now up here, don't go inside there. I mean, you won't die, but there's nothing in there. Well, you can die, but it's pretty hard to. Instead, just go underneath the water to avoid the damage from the fire up there, or the superheated steam, and then crouch underneath this roller. Take an immediate right, and then surface. There's a first aid station here, and there's a door up here. Yes, it takes us back to this area. So we'll go and backtrack. And we'll continue on to the right. Now this area. We'll surface on the left side. Notice how there's conveyor belts leading up to some mashers up there. That's never a good thing. So we'll want to figure out this puzzle later on. For right now, we'll surface on the right side. Grab the magnum. Then carefully use 2 bullets to shoot the bullsquid. Then, if he's still alive, carefully use the pistol just like that. It sucks when he charges, but usually 2 magnum bullets are enough to put him down. There's a reason why we're not using a lot of ammunition. We're trying not to. Because they don't give us much ammo in this level. That's the unfortunate thing about it. So we have to conserve our ammo as best we can. Use the health machine. They give us 2 armor batteries and 2 satchels. Make sure to grab both of them. Alright, now if we go beyond where the bullsquid was, we come to another door, which, you guessed it, takes us back out to this area. Alright, so notice how the middle conveyor is going down. We want to reverse that and make it go up. So we'll head into the hazardous machinery area, have our magnum ready, because down these stairs is another bullsquid. Like I said, they don't give you much ammo. So use 2 magnum shots. If you aim for the mouth of the bullsquid, you should do fine. Usually 2 bullets is enough to take him down from the magnum, but for some reason they're being resilient today. Conveyor control. Notice how the middle one's down. Let's make it go up. So that way, the middle conveyor is now going up. That's what we want. Alright, now this button will stop the mashers momentarily, but only for a short period of time. Notice the right mashers. That's the ones we're going to want to time, so that we can press the button to stop the mashers when they're in an upward position, and when they're both up at the same time. Just like that, we gotta work quickly because they will start back up again. See, that's how fast you gotta be. So, yeah, just be kinda quick there. Alright, now if you fall down onto the ground below, there's a ladder there that will take you back up, but there's nothing down there. Hazardous machinery. This requires some timing. Just carefully time your way through the pipes. It's not that difficult. But you can die if you get pinned between the pipe and the wall. Now these are timed, or have patterns. Just memorize each pattern. This one's like boom, 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 and then run under. They're not that tough, just you don't even have to memorize them to actually go through there. Don't fall in there. What we want to do is just jump onto the bottom conveyor belt carefully. Now if we continue down here, we'll just be taken to a big loop. It will eventually take us back to this area. We don't want that. So we'll go against the direction of this. And by the way, we'll come back to that door in the ledge later on. You'll see how we do it. But for right now, we'll just follow against the conveyor. And over here, we'll switch sides. We'll head on the left conveyor belt now. Make sure to blow up that trip mine with the pistol. Then have your satchel ready and place it on the conveyor belt, and when it reaches the corner, blow it up. Because doing this allows you to now go down here freely, because around the corner is a very close laser trip mine, and it's too close to detonate with your pistol. You will take damage. That's why we use the satchel. Now there's some rollers here, but we're not going to deal with this right now. We're just going to drop down to the bottom and explore down here. And there's a door. careful of the 3 headcrabs that are behind there. I like to try to lure them out and have them try to pounce on me so I can kill them with the crowbar. Come on, there you go. Well, come on. Don't you want my head? Too bad, you ain't getting any. Alright, so with those 3 headcrabs dead, we're now underneath the area with all the conveyor belts. The conveyor belt maze, as I like to call it. There's nothing down here. I mean, you can explore, but there's nothing you'll find. No items, nothing on the ledges. Absolutely nothing. So just follow the stairs signs, and they'll take you where you need to go. Stairs. And stairs over this way. Have your magnum ready again, because there's one more bullsquid, and we only have 2 bullets left. Whoa. Dang, these guys are being quite... Well, I didn't go quite as planned. You want to save as many pistol bullets as possible. Because, and there's a health machine here. Because saving your pistol bullets is crucial for an upcoming area. You're going to need all the pistol bullets you can get. And they don't give you any more. But up here is the door, which, yep, takes us to that ledge that I said we'd come back to. So now comes the privilege of backtracking. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is my least favorite map in the whole game. Though it's not bad by any means. I'm not saying this is a horrible level. It's just, I don't really like it. So now we'll go back up the ladder. And now we'll deal with these rollers. Just jump from conveyor belt to conveyor belt to avoid the rollers, because you can get squished and die. And you can take either conveyor belt, it doesn't matter. Both will take you to the same room. Now this part is very tricky. You can easily fall down into those jaws of the machinery there. That's annoying. Sometimes some headcrabs will not die to the jaws. They should just fall right down into the actual jaws and just die upon impact, but some of them don't. And there will be 5 headcrabs that will drop down, and 3 of them survived, it looks like. So that's 1. They should all die to the jaws, but as you see, this BS happens. I'm taking my time and not moving around too much because of the downward slope of this room. It can lead you right into the jaws and kill you. That's why I'm taking loads of damage, because I don't want to move too much. Now, to get down into the opening, you have to be very careful and time it just right. Because if you don't, you die. Jump to the ladder. Now this is the part where we want to have the pistol. See that stuff down there? That is unbelievably zapping. It takes your suit away at an alarming rate. And these barnacles, you could use your crowbar on them, but you'd fall into the sludge and take loads of damage, and you wouldn't survive all these barnacles. You'd die from the sludge. It looks like I'll just have enough bullets save 1 barnacle. So now I guess we have to take damage, but you'll see how much damage I'll take. And it's not going to be fun. Oh, get up the ladder. Yeah, you see, I took like 10 health and 20 suit. And repeat that 5 times with the barnacles. Yeah, you're not going to live. But anyway, moving on. That's the end of this chapter, so I will see you guys in Questionable Ethics. I'm Big Mac Davis, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.